Hello and welcome to S2S Therapy TV, your space for understanding the amazing machine that is your brain. Today, we're continuing our journey through the mind, and we re-dive in deep into two incredibly important areas: the frontal lobe and the temporal lobe. Think of the frontal lobe as the CEO of your brain. It's the part right behind your forehead that's in charge of all the executive decisions. It helps you plan your day, decide what to have for breakfast, and resist the urge to hit snooze one more time. This is where your personality lives, where your goals are formed, and where you become the person you want to be. It's all about planning, problem solving, and controlling those impulses. Without a healthy frontal lobe, making good choices and staying on track can be really tough. It's the conductor of your life's orchestra. Now, let's journey just a bit lower, to the sides of your head, right behind your temples. This is the temporal lobe. If the frontal lobe is the CEO, the temporal lobe is the brain's vast library and emotional compass, all rolled into one. It's a powerhouse for some of the most human experiences we have. Let's spend some time exploring its fascinating functions. First and foremost, the temporal lobe is a master of memory. It doesn't just store facts like a computer. It weaves together the rich tapestry of your life. That first bike ride, the smell of your favorite meal, the lyrics to a song you love. Your temporal lobe helps file all of that away. It works closely with another structure called the hippocampus to turn short-term experiences into long-lasting memories. So every time you recall a cherished moment, you have your temporal lobe to thank. Next up is language comprehension. When someone is talking to you, it's your temporal lobe that deciphers the sounds, attaches meaning to the words, and allows you to understand what's being said. It's like having a universal translator built right into your head. It's not just about words, either. It helps you interpret the tone of voice, letting you know if someone is happy, sad, or joking. This is absolutely critical for social interaction and connecting with others on a deeper level. The temporal lobe is also the heart of your emotional world. It processes emotions and gives them meaning. When you feel a surge of joy, a pang of sadness, or a jolt of fear, your temporal lobe is hard at work, connecting that feeling to what's happening around you. This emotional processing is what allows you to react appropriately to situations and form meaningful bonds with people. It helps you read the emotional cues in others, too, like recognizing a smile or a frown. And speaking of recognizing things, that's another one of its superpowers. The temporal lobe is brilliant at facial recognition, that feeling of seeing a familiar face in a crowd. That's your temporal lobe lighting up, matching what you see with the memories stored in its library. It does the same thing with sounds. It helps you distinguish between the ring of your phone, the bark of your dog, and the voice of a loved one. It's constantly sorting and identifying the world around you. So, what happens when the temporal lobe is affected, perhaps by an injury or a medical condition? The impact can be significant. Memory problems are common, leading to forgetfulness and difficulty forming new memories. A person might struggle to remember recent conversations or events. Because it's so tied to emotion, people can also experience heightened emotional sensitivity, mood swings, or difficulty regulating their feelings. They might find themselves reacting more intensely to situations than they normally would. Understanding speech can become a challenge, making conversations confusing and frustrating. It might feel like everyone is speaking a foreign language. It's clear the temporal lobe is absolutely essential for memory, understanding, and our emotional lives. Learning about these brain regions isn't just an anatomy lesson. It's about understanding ourselves better. When we know how our brain works, we can take better care of it and have more compassion for ourselves and others who might be struggling. If you or someone you know is experiencing challenges with memory, mood, or understanding, it's so important to reach out to a healthcare professional. Help is available, and you don't have to go through it alone. Thank you so much for joining me on S2S Therapy TV today. I hope this journey into the temporal lobe was as fascinating for you as it was for me. If you found this helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more deep dives into the mind. We'll see you next time.